Good morning, Entertainment Daily lovers. Welcome back. So join me. Let's talk about this gist that has actually taken the back seat for a minute now, which is the Yule Edochie May Edochie. In fact, Yule Edochie and the Edochie family saga. Okay, thank you. So there is a recent happening, and that's what we're going to be discussing right now. Sorry, let me just grab some water because I would be needing it. It's going to be a long one. So we know that the last thing we had talked about was the fact that Yinka and Yule's brother Lynx had gone their separate ways. But I need to check the sound of this video, this live stream first. Let me see. Why is it not popping up here? I want to make sure y'all can hear me. So Yinka did after the breakup, Yinka had, kind of taken the back road, like backing down from the battle and everything. But although she kind of piping down a little bit, she also said that that's not the end of the fight, that they will most definitely hear from her. But we didn't think that it's going to be this soon. So it was actually surprising for a whole lot of people to see an interview yesterday being done by the Nollywood actor that is constantly calling you Ledoche out on you Ledoche's beers, Uche Maduago, who is also known as Mr. Red Bra. You know how he would do those his skits and wear the female red bras and things like that. So yes, Uche Maduagu interviewed Yinka, and Yinka spilled a lot. We're going to listen to that interview together. We're going to listen to that interview together. Okay, let me see. I have to close. This is summertime, so they're going crazy in the island. So let me close. Let me close this one of my this because I have my door open and we're right by the road. So yeah, welcome, welcome. Good morning. Please like the live stream. We're right by the road. So yeah,
Mommy, the
welcome,
bike
welcome. Good morning.
take
Please
the
like the
milk.
live stream. Okay, so I think our sound is good. Please give the live stream a thumbs up if you are just coming in. Let me set this other device so in case of moments and things like that, I can use this one to monitor. Okay, so we're going to go over and go through the interview and we will listen to that interview together. So let's go over to Instagram and I see that it's in many pieces. Welcome, good morning, good morning, good morning. Let's listen to the tea that Yinka is spilling on the edochies, like she's spilling. I chose not to listen to this and I said, let me come here, let's do it all together. Ignore me. I said, let's do it all together. So let me count how many I see here. So I see the first one here shows just Uche by himself. Then the second one, we can see a photo of New Ledoche's auntie, Yinka, and Links Edoche. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So I don't know if he did like a long live stream and he's posting them like reels or shorts, but anyway, I see about 6, 7, 8 here. So let's get into it. Let's start from the first one. Let me know if you can hear, please. My name is Kuchimaro Agunato, and some of you call me Mr. Red Brass. So we have a very, 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 very important guest today. I hope important you guys are ready. So let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. We have a very important guest today, and we are bringing our live to talk on something very, very important. And I know, say me, and they always talk through, and I always make sure I everything goes well. So we are waiting for our guest. 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 So shout out to Uche for this interview. We are waiting for our guests. We are waiting for our guests. Hold on. We are about to discuss something very, very important today. Maybe I should just send you requests now. Hello. Hello.
I'm not seeing your request to join.
What?
Okay, so from what you hear, you
I'm
can
not
tell
seeing your
that
request to join.
Uche is waiting for Yinka to come and join him.
That's why I'm
I
sending
want
you
us
a
to start
request
from the
again.
beginning so we don't miss anything.
I don't know what is wrong with this. Hello. Yeah, my see.
Can you see me now?
Yes, finally.
I know I am well. How are you? Thank you, Uche.
How are you doing?
So that's Yinka.
I'm doing great. It's the 4th of July here, and we are having a blast. It's been good.
Yeah. Honestly, before we start this, I know you don't usually do this. You're a very busy woman, and because
busy.
I want to get to the bottom of this story, this why I had to. I know you don't do this.
I appreciate you. The video keeps disconnecting. Can you hear me?
I think his network is horrible.
Giving me the opportunity out of your busy schedule, forced you to do it. I know you are not used to it. So, anyway,
and I want to say anything for you, Uche. Certainly anything for you.
All right, so my people, we are with my sister Yinka. She's my sister now. A lot of you know so many things happened in the past, and I'm one person that I always support women. That's why I support my women. So ever since this story came out between Yinka, Link, and Kwime, I had to go and do my findings because our people say what the person don't know is bigger than person. You understand? So my sister,
I just hope this network will really allow this interview because
Link.
I'm sorry, can you repeat that? I just heard Link.
Okay, you're
and hello?
okay,
hello?
so I think Uche's network was really horrible. It keeps freezing, it keeps stopping, hence I think she's saying hello. And
can you hear me now?
I can hear you. Yeah. Sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Okay,
and then whoever wrote, pardon me, whoever wrote, see how you just reduce yourself to Uche. We are all human beings. That is so disrespectful. You don't label. I've never labeled people. I don't look down on anybody, and I don't like people looking down on anybody else. So I just need to add that.
No. So, what's the relationship between you and Link? First, let's before we go on.
Okay. Let me put it this way. As I call him or call me, he calls me Yawumi. As I call him original vanilla sugar, he calls me original brown sugar. So let's leave it at that. He's a good man. We just have different ways of dealing with things. Some people have asked me why he hasn't fought for me. Would Link ever fight for himself? No. That's a piece.
Alive. Now we are alive.
this is really weird. They asked you a simple question: what is your relationship, or what's up with you and Link? Answer: how did you people meet? How did you people get to where you people are today? You're talking about people asking you that Link didn't fight for you, and this one you called vanilla sugar, vanilla cream, but that is not the question. I don't like when people ask you direct question and you're going beating around the bush.
Peaceful man. We all have our weaknesses and our strength, and I still care and I love him and I appreciate him.
All right, so the next question I want to ask is, I guess both of you are no longer together, but I wanted to ask.
That's not how to ask. Uche, you know if you do normal interview.
Who broke up with who?
Was
it the one that said, oh, I'm tired of this relationship, I don't want...
That's not how to ask the question. Or you ask, are you people still together? Because words on the streets, what we hear on the street is that both of you, that you ask the person, let the person answer. This one, you're almost answering the question for her. Uche, I don't understand. Now, what for you?
Anymore, I decided to like move on, or is this We want to know.
Okay, without saying too much, that no longer together is debatable. And I'll answer your next question. There have been two instances where we've had a misunderstanding, Uche. That first instance, people did not know it, was when he removed my picture. I without saying too much, because I'm not going to throw him under the bus, on both instances, I got upset and I said I was ending the relationship. So that's what happened. Now, when a woman gets upset at certain things and is having a tantrum, that is not the time to take everything literally. So yes, that's my answer.
Okay, fine. So with what you said now,
Well, I want to disagree because it's almost like Yinka is trying to act like, okay, I was upset. That's why I said what I said. And this and yeah, yeah, yeah. When you said what you said, you should know what you should not say even when you're upset. If you're saying something, let it be that you mean it. So all this one that, oh, I said this and then you shouldn't take it literally. Well, you said it and he took it literally. And do you blame him? It's what you said. And I believe when you said it with all seriousness. Why wouldn't he take it seriously? Welcome if you're just joining. Please like the live stream. We're just starting the interview. We're just starting this is the interview that Uche Maduagu interviewed Link's edochie's now ex fiance Yinka, and Yinka said a lot because there's a lot. So we're going to listen to everything. This is just the first part. We just started. So if you're just coming, you've not missed anything here.
You actually ended the relationship in quotes. So
that
not
is,
the other way.
That is very correct.
Okay.
At
good.
that time, yes.
Okay, good. So my next question, it brings me to the next question. I want to talk about Leo. Because his name has been popping out. Leo. What is the issue between Leo and you?
Humble wise, you said you sound so angry. Who? Uche Madragu or Yinka? Who sounds so angry? Let's hear it.
Let's really know what exactly. Who is Leo? As in, how do you see him?
Leo is the oldest brother of Link. Okay. And I was deeply saddened by what happened, and I felt I was thrown under the bus. I have chats when Link went to the family group and told them before we got engaged that he's met a woman he wants to settle down with, and everybody congratulated us. I actually have those chats.
What?
Have I met Leo before? Absolutely not.
Wait a minute. Yinka. Humble wise, I'll come to your question. I'll come to your comment in a minute. Welcome everybody that just coming. Please like the live stream. Thank you so very much for joining. Yinka is just telling us that she has how do you get chats from somebody's family group? Are they these kind of people? Wait, you, Ledochie, and the brothers, their parents, and everybody, they have like a family group where they talk and check up on families. So Link is downloading, screenshotting the conversation they are having there and sending it to Yinka to prove what? If you go to your family group and you announce that you've met a man or a woman that you want to marry to, or you want to settle down with, whatever is being discussed there, I don't think it's something that she needs to know about. The most you can do is, okay, she would ask you, because of course you tell her that, oh, since we're not traveling down to the east or wherever to meet up with our family, with the rest of my family, I would introduce you. I will introduce you.
This and said hello to me.
Okay, so I'm just thinking like this is very weird. At least tell her that, okay, I've mentioned you to the family in the family group and everybody's positive. I think that's the most people needs to like. She needs to know, why does she have that chat? So Links too allegedly is a woman rapper like you, Ledochie. Now what? Not fish out. Okay, so let's come to humble wise comment, and then I'll continue what we're listening to. And for those that are just coming for the first time, if you're wondering why I'm pausing this and playing it, is because Uche Madragu is also a content creator, and there's a huge possibility that this interview might be on his YouTube also. So we have to make changes to it so we don't have issues later on. Okay, so that's why I will allow you all to listen, and I also have to dissect and analyze. And also feel free to drop your own comments in the comment section. Okay, so let me answer Humble Wise. Humble Wise said, you Octavia, you sound angry. You don't normally sound like this. You know why? There's something I don't like. I said the same thing yesterday when I was talking about Fumi, the blogger Fumi. There are certain things people do that I don't like, and I do not like the fact that Yinka continues to drag a woman that has never said a thing about her, and that's May Edochie. May has never posted anything online, directly or indirectly, taunting, insulting, dragging, Yinka, right? So when Yinka came out and posted her phone number, and Yinka is still acting like what she did was right and was acting surprised and angry at Yule's brother and everybody defending themselves, it pisses me off. Do you understand? Because there is no need. If you're fighting with somebody that is fighting with you, we understand. So, okay, now the battle line is drawn. Moku start to the beat drum for na make una wrestle. But that's not the case here. May was the one that was offended. You'll continue to act like Bubu the fool online. May never said anything. Okay, you came into the family. Now they've not even done you little of what they did to me. She's bringing in tribalism. She's bringing in betrayal. Which one is betrayal? They never see you. They don't know you. So do you understand? Like, it's just weird. So it is something that is enough to piss somebody off. So they may have added her to the but now why? They don't add somebody that fast now. They cannot add. Remember, she's not part of the family now. She's not an edochie yet. She was just a fiance. So there's no way she would have joined that group. No, except they will have like a separate group where they just catch up with anything that they hang around, since it seems like this is their lifestyle, allegedly. So maybe they have a separate group, but I'm surprised that she has this chat that she's saying she has. So it means that you and the brothers, they always go and discuss family matters. Now, wow. Humble Wise said they may have added her to the chat. In my family, we added in-laws too. If links expose private chat, that's wrong. No, there is always a group where in-laws can join now. I think there is always one. Well, I don't know how other people do it, but I think there is one that is just the family, like the direct family, father, mother, children, and that's it. Then there is another group where you will now bring in the in-laws. You understand? Where everybody is there, grandchildren, great grandchildren, the whole huge have. You know that's the big one, like, you know, the big family, this in WhatsApp group. But I don't think that she would be the fiance would that links. Sorry, Leo is saying he has never met. If Leo has never met Yinka, then there's a possibility that the other brothers that I don't know their name, they've also not met Yinka. So what is Yinka doing in that group? I'm just, man. And to think that people like Yinka were the ones also supporting and telling May to Zukwanike, look, they've not even done her anything. She's already exposing the family. They've not done her half of what they did. Now she wants to bring in tribalism. Well, are they for this life? For Humble, I said, take it easy. What if we go to? If we not take her easy, what if we go to? So let's continue.
I've spoken to his Link's mother. I've spoken to Link's Auntie Carol here in the US.
Oh boy.
I have Jean, who has been my friend. Jean Edochie has been my friend for years, way before I met Link. I got to meet Uche, but throwing me under the bus and saying nobody knows me was very, very sad.
Nobody.
I've been.
Am I the only one that is thinking or looking at this thing the way I'm looking at it? Leo said, in the context where Leo made that statement, he was saying that it is not a family plan. Remember, people were trying to get it. Wait, did you people send Yinka? Because people were thinking that he already married Yinka. So people were asking, you people should come out and clear the air. Remember, they started posting their phone numbers. They said they were going to post Pete Edochie and the wife and the sister Jane and all of them. And they were asking them, did you people send, because you people are cowards or trying to be cowards, did you people send Yinka to speak on behalf of you people? So he came out to respond to that question, saying, we're not cowards and we're not planning anything against me. We don't hate her and we don't know that, like, we've not met her, like she's not been welcomed into the family like completely the way they do traditionally, you understand? And Sapet Edochie is a traditional man, so his son is speaking from that angle of, we don't know her like that, we just know that she's one of our brothers fiance, and that's where it starts and that's where it ends. There was never a meeting held by the Edochies and we told Yinka, go and fight for us or go and post May's Edochie's phone number. So why is Yinka getting angry? You said you know Uche, you know Jane. You've met who else? About, okay, then Links. But you're confirming that you've never met the Leo. So why are you upset at Leo's comment? Leo said I have not met her. Did he lie? He didn't lie. He's just telling the truth. And if Yinka truly loved Leo's brother, Links, she wouldn't even bother. It's not a big deal. It's not a big deal because the truth is he has never met you one-on-one. He probably met you on the WhatsApp group. Just because I meet somebody on the internet or we talk does not mean that I know you. If somebody else says, I don't know you, see me see wahala, I know where you live, I know your house address, see me see wahala. She's just being dramatic.
I've been with that family through some very trying times. I don't
So
want to
what?
disclose a few things that have happened
Ha.
for the past few months. I have supported Link through it. I was in Lagos when all those things happened.
Ha.
Again, it's not up to me to disclose what happened within the family. It was kind of a slap on my face, but you know what? As a Christian, I'm a very forgiving person.
You are not. You're a very manipulative
I don't know
person.
what pressure he was under.
He
I
was
am
not
somebody
under any
who
pressure.
I tend to be more like a friend. I am very introverted, but I tend to.
Okay, wait. If you're saying he was under pressure and you don't want to throw him under, why are you even mentioning that they had issues? Every family always have one or two issues. So if you help somebody, a friend of yours, to solve their problem, is that something you go and be discussing on the internet? That because you've been with him through thick times, or what they call it, difficult moments. Does that mean that you were with the whole of the Edochie family? That Leo, that is maybe based in the East, or I don't know where he's based, cannot say that he does not know you because you supported his brother Links during Links' tough time. And when you help somebody, did you go around broadcasting it? I'll give it to CNN, BBC, and everything. Let them help you to broadcast it. Al Jazeera, go and give them. Let them broadcast the news because you've helped this family. It's weird.
You're a fearless person. You push me, I'll push you back. But
you're
not
that kind of
everybody's
person.
like that.
No wonder.
So I cannot
Madam
speak
Pusher.
for somebody, but I was very disappointed and hurt.
There is nothing to be disappointed for.
Fair enough. So
Leo did not lie.
The next question a lot of people have been asking, which is why? What?
And wait a minute. Should Leo actually do this at the detriment of his parents' phone number being posted online and things like that? This woman, now what for you?
So what is your issue with Yu's wife, Queen May? Do you guys have
Very much
before, or is it just that our fans are the ones that are making you guys have issue, or just let us know?
And Uche, I'll tell you the God honest truth. I used to be part of this May Nation people. I started backpedaling.
Yeah. You are still there and you continue to be there. My sister, I love you. Forget what fans are saying.
I love you, Uche, but that and again, I have nothing against me.
Humble, who said that Lynx is a victim? Have you heard me say that Lynx is a victim? I said Leo did not lie. Leo said he does not, he has never met her. He just knows that Yinka is the fiance of his younger brother, and that's it. And I'm saying, why is Yinka picking offense and getting so upset, saying that she's going to expose their Edochies? Did Yule's elder brother lie? Did Leo lie? Should Leo choose Yinka over the peace of his father and mother that are aged? that if imagine how many thousands of Nigerians would have been calling their phone number and insult. Did you see the insult people insulted Sapete? Just go and check it. Even though it was his adult sons that were misbehaving. Of course, go and watch my previous video. Did you not see the video where I said Lynx is a green snake under the green grass? Because he kept following May everywhere, acting like he supports her. But it seemed like he's the one giving Yinka the ammunition because he knows that Yinka's head is exactly the way this hairstyle she's carrying. She will do whatever her brain tells her to do. So nobody is saying that he is innocent. But my point is, if Yinka is saying, oh, made this, made that, you've known this family, and did Yinka ever call them out for how they've treated? Why did Yinka not go and advise you, since Yinka is a friend to Links? Yinka is a friend to Jenny, the daughter. Yinka knows Uche, the brother. Why didn't Yinka advise them to go and advise you to go and finalize divorce? He's there giving birth to children like what I don't know, like a snail laying eggs. But he will not go and finalize the divorce so May can move on with her life. But she can come online to come and be screaming me. Why everybody has to blame me and nobody will go and tell you to finalize so the woman go her way and he continues with his life? A woman that never said one thing after the betrayal, married to somebody for 17 years, and this is what the woman gets. And people like Yinka that are also women have something to say. And now that they did a little bit to her, she's angry. No, enjoy what they do to you. You love their daughters. They're innocent people. Enjoy it.
But when I was part of this groups where they were writing things that I honestly, as a human being, cannot do to another human being, talking about somebody dying or not.
It's happening to their network. Oh, their network is not allowing us. What's going on? That the interview keeps this thing keeps stopping. I think it's Uche's network. Ha, Uche, you for go place we get better network now. Otherwise, my blood is not too hot. This is how I always analyze. If you've been here when I'm analyzing, you know that this is how I always analyze. Anybody that I have to put up here to analyze, I will give it to them. If you're wrong, that's it. Anybody I analyze, go and check all my live streams is the same. Go and check the one I did yesterday. Check the ones I've done over
that
a
was
year.
When I started backpedaling.
That's how I do it.
Not be part of. You know, you hear my voice shaking. Wishing a child death, calling a child an imbecile. That's way. I get on my knees every day, Uche, and I ask God to answer my prayers. I have children. I'm not perfect.
What's her point?
I cannot hold somebody's sin and play God in anybody's life. With that said, I have nothing against
Yinka,
me.
you're not making sense. Yinka is
What happened?
Yinka is not making sense. Did May call anybody's child an imbecile? Did May wish anybody's child dead? Yinka may turn that fire you. Seriously, you're mad. I don't understand. What's this rubbish narrative she's trying to put out there? Was it not May that lost her son and foolish Judy went online and was singing, God loves me, God loves me? Who does that? When you're in a family, if somebody dies, everybody mourns. How can you be Edochie's wife or girlfriend or side chick or whatever rubbish she calls herself? And he lost his son, and you're out there singing, God loves you. So no, God hates the other woman. That's why her son died. So what is this idiot talking about? Nobody's saying it's okay for people to call people's children imbecile, but if somebody is upset and they decide to go and insult somebody, they gave people that room. If you and Judy did not act like Boo Boo the fool, nobody would have. During that period was when you and Judy Austin would have kept mute and silent. Be sober. Instead, they were dancing and singing rubbish. How can you open your eyes? Your husband's first son just passed. You're singing and praising, and oh, no, that was not even God she was praising, because even God will be looking at that like, wait a minute, you force yourself into this family and you cannot even mourn when they are mourning. And Mumu is here talking about people calling people imbecile. You been winch.
I'll tell you what happened when Link's Instagram account. At that time we were in a relationship, a very quiet relationship. When somebody hacked,
yeah, you really wanted one of the edochie's sons. You don't see
I was the one who retrieved it for him. That was when he wrote there, an intelligent friend helped him. I was actually the one who retrieved it for him.
Intelligent.
So May
if you need the definition of intelligent, then make nobody be intelligent.
So she requested your number.
Absolutely 100%. I still have the WhatsApp chat. I kept it for a reason. She requested my
Don't share the WhatsApp chat. You believe the world. You believe it.
Share what you want to share. They hear you.
And because it was me,
what is even wrong? Uche, you said you know get sense. If you people that don't have sense should not be interviewing people in a critical matter and topics like this. What do you mean don't share it? May requested for your phone number, share it. Because you have already mentioned that you know Jenny, you know this one, you know that one, so you've been around that family. Only God knows why you've been roaming around the Duchess family for as long as you have been roaming around them until you finally bagged one of the idiots from the family. So what are we even talking about? Okay, so if May requests for your number, you according to you, you've been friends with Jenny for as long as forever. You've been friends with Uche, you've been friends with Links, you've helped Links do this, the intelligent woman. Is it a surprise if May will request for your number? Post the chat now. If she did anything, post it and see if people will not drag her. Rubbish. Because she knows that there is nothing in that chat. That's why she cannot post it. So if May said, hello, Yinka, how are you? Can I have your number? You can request for somebody's number. And they said Yinka knows how to do certain things. So it could have been any one of those things that May wanted to have Yinka's number for. So is it a big deal for May to request for a number? So why is Yinka stressing it? Oh, she requested for my number. So what? So because she requested for your number, that automatically means that she was the one that posted you, that gave your number to people that exposed your number, even though people that went and screenshot your work and they said people in the US, it's easy to find their phone numbers and things like that. Take several seats, get out of here, man.
Like people sharing my number. Because it was me, I said, absolutely give it to her. I said, whatever I can do for her, I will do it. And without totally disclosing the help she needed, which was related to the internet, I gave her.
She reached out to you for a favor.
Correct. Correct. You know, and I helped her to the best of my ability. Now, I'm not sure if she really likes the help, but God knows I helped her to the best of my ability. So naturally, all this started when I liked Judy's babies. I've never talked to Judy in my life. I don't have the number.
Talk about met yourself.
Okay. Jesus is my witness. I've never talked to her. I've never talked to you. I've never talked to any of them in my entire life. I have never talked to that man. I know they've called me Lady A. I'm like, really? As old as I am, if I want to give a gift, I'll give it in my name. I don't have to use a pseudo to give a baby a gift. I will give or anybody a gift. I'm not that kind of person. So
are you saying you're not Lady A?
All I did was I'm going to be neutral from now on. I don't want to hate anybody. I don't want to point fingers. When I saw that baby, I liked that baby. I wrote stuff. And I'm not going to lie. A few people attacked me. And I'm the kind of person, Uche, you attack me, I will keep doing what you're attacking me for. Because I'm not a kid. So someone was like, oh, you evil person, get up, did this thing. I kept writing. I love this baby. This baby is cute. Oh, I'm old, I'm too old, blah, blah, blah. So that's what happened. Somebody came into my wall. I wrote something that was unrelated. Somebody came into my wall and wrote there, oh, May has suffered from these people. And I was like, May suffered. May suffered. I said, I have had WhatsApp messages with me. Before I knew it, they took it. Oh, she mentioned me. She mentioned me. And I'm like, what the heck is wrong with these people?
Don't worry.
Like, seriously?
TikTok, Okay.
I can mention anybody's name. I wasn't mentioning me as in negative. Before I knew it.
Why should May pay for what her fans or people that feel sorry for her, people she does not know from the internet, they just saw the story, they saw how everything went and how everything is still going, how they keep attacking her and how she has not said anything. A lot of people are supporting May because May has not opened her mouth. There's a lot of secrets she can spill. If she wants to embarrass the edochie, she can, but she's been mute. So nobody understands where this whole ganging up is coming from. So if somebody is attacking you, it's like Beyonce with the beehives. You cannot even mention Beyonce before people attack you. Beyonce has to pay for that. No, people that like her will support, all of these public figures, they have group of people that support them and they don't want you to talk bad about the person that they support. So they will always, what didn't have it too big. They will always, back up that person. So why should May pay for this? What you're saying is not making sense. And how do Yinka call herself an intelligent person and cannot really listen to what she's saying? People attacked you because you mentioned May. It was not May that attacked you. You don't have evidence that is May that sent those people to come and attack you. Why is she paying for a crime she did not commit?
Linda KJ had carried it. I wrote some things. At some point, I put ages there. I am not somebody who's, this Nigeria behavioral age. If I was so into age, I would not be talking about being with somebody so many years younger than me. Big deal. So, I took it like, these people are like, the way Nigerians think. I have spent almost 38 years of my life in the United States, adding when I was in high school. 38 years? Yeah, yes. Maybe I don't think like the typical Nigerian, but that does not make me less of a human being.
Naso.
If I write,
this is the problem with a lot of people that don't have sense. You see this nonsense. Oh, I've lived in this place for so long, and I don't think like the typical this. I don't. Now they think for that country one. Now this. Now people they wake up for money, they carry God, they go buy people. Now they think. Now people they like this, like zombie with drugs for street. Get out of here with your stupid 38 years where you live for that rubbish God-forsaken country.
If you misconstrue it, that's up to you. I'm not
they brag with
I'm not
rubbish.
An evil person. I don't like I told you.
Now they eat rubbish.
I'm a lover.
They turn the fire.
And when I say I'm a lover, I love everybody. But I am not. I'm not gonna fight anybody's
chemical food one they eat.
Even my battle, sometimes I leave it to God to fight. So I have nothing against anybody. I just really need people to leave me the heck alone.
You brought yourself into this
hotness.
And if they refuse
to leave me alone, they should continue. Because you know what? In all truth, God judges the heart and intent of men. And he can only judge me. There's nothing they haven't written. Oh, she's jealous of me. I am 56 years old. You see me? I'm as black as they come.
Oh, so you're 56 years old, the same age with Fumi the Saluvold. I think you should go and learn one or two from Fumi. She's also a Yoruba like you. Go and see how Fumi carries herself online. 56 years old Yinka will no get sense. Go and see Fumi the Saluvold. Do you see her misbehaving? That's a 56 years old Nigerian. You did it run your mouth. I've been 38 years in America. America, by your head. They are rubbish. They behave like all local.
I'm not jealous of
56
anybody.
years old.
I do my own thing.
56 years old, don't get sense.
Me. I love the people God put in my path. I am not into bringing any woman down. I will not do that. But I will not allow, and my beef was, in all honesty,
beef. You fight with yourself.
The only person other than Link that has my number is me.
So why didn't you suspect me?
And at some point, some people were like, oh, maybe it wasn't me who sent it. I have an unpublished number. Okay? And I got so upset, I actually reached out to Link because I did not want to. Up till that time, I had her number. I did not want to reach her because I was very upset. I said, this needs to stop. I've done nothing wrong to anybody. All I've done is love a man who loves me. Contrary to what anybody says, we're not together because of green card. He's not that kind of person. He's not with me because of...
Yinka is not even acting like a matured person. People are mocking Lynx, that Lynx marry or wants to marry her because of green card, and people will always say things like that because they are upset at Lynx. Okay, people are angry at Lynx, so they will make mockery of him and insult him and allege all manner of rubbish. That's the internet for you. You don't go fighting everybody, every dick dumb Harry that says one shit. You come around and you start attacking them, and look at the points that she's making. None of them are making sense.
American green card is not been, so that story about green card is not true.
No. This is a man we're contemplating living in Nigeria.
Really?
Yes. So I don't know how, and that's the thing. People just disrespect people. What is in a green card? What is in America? You can live anywhere. You don't have to be in America to be successful. I have friends in Nigeria who are super successful. So it was just a weird period for me, Uche. Just a very weird period. You know, my relationship with this man started way before anybody knew it. Some people even accused me of breaking his home. Link and Amaka have not been together for 4 years.
Who asked you to call the woman's
They've been
name?
divorced for 4 years. They've been divorced for 2 years. How do I become, all of a sudden, I'm a home breaker?
Is this the kind of thing you come and did Lynx ask you to come and explain this thing? Did he ask you to come and talk about his personal life?
Like, seriously?
Oh,
I'm a divorcee.
no.
I get along with my ex. All this, you know, they've done their worst, Uche. They attacked my daughter. The good thing for them is she's not a minor. She's an adult. Otherwise, it would have been big trouble. The whole website of a job I worked for, a multi-billion-dollar, they tried to take it down. They started rating them badly. They called my job and told them to fire me because I was bullying somebody who was suicidal. All this I went through. My car was vandalized. All this I went through. Yes. And then night and day I had to change my number. They started sending messages. You will die. Which you will die, until I was like, oh my God. They did that to Link too. And then Rita will turn around. Rita.
Good.
Say,
Wait, hold on. Now I want to get to that Rita issue because you've made a post consecutively about her. It seems there's something you know that we don't know because for you, I know you as a person because I've studied you. I've seen that you're someone that's very principled and you don't go for who you don't think you want to go for. So tell us about Rita. What exactly is her issue?
Very good. When the FFK thing came out, okay, Rita went to Link and tried to convince him to stay away from me because I sleep with politicians. I have never, yes, I have never even kissed FFK. FFK and I were friends. I fought on the side of Precious when things happened. Everybody on Facebook who has followed me know I support women and I will fight any man who bullies a woman. That's just me, man.
This same Rita, this same actress that did all that.
Yes, yeah. So my thing with her is she's always trying to show she's someone. Be yourself. You post something and you say, I pushed myself on a man, number one, excuse me. And then second, you say, I was the one who posted Leo and somebody else's number. I don't have Leo's number. I've never had Leo's number. So she turned it around just so that she could gain support from May Nation.
Oh, wait. You mean everything she's doing was because she wants to gain support from May Nation?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because she knows, Rita knows, I am not the one who published anybody's number. When that number was published, somebody within the group sent that thing to me. I still have it, Uche. All these people, Rita, they follow Rita. So how can you say you're a woman who has a conscience and you throw me under the bus and lie? You never liked me. You never liked me. If you notice, Uche, when Link came out, she never congratulated, she never went to Link's wall. No. My thing, she needs to mind her own children.
I don't understand. Why are you upset if Rita Edochie does not like you? That's just one of the Edochies. Why are you so concerned about what? She never went to Link's page to congratulate you. She never did this. She never did that. Is it necessary? Maybe she just does not like you, and it doesn't matter. Everybody must not like you. Don't we know that already as adults? That in this life, everybody must not like you, no matter how good you are. So to see that the 56 years old still think the way Yinka thinks baffles me. She needs to mind her own business, but you won't mind your business. You're posting May Edochie's number and you're dragging May Edochie online. You are not minding your business, but you at the same time you want Rita to mind her own business. Since you're buying into May Edochie's business and posting her and dragging her and insulting her, Rita too decided she wants to buy into your business. Can't you take what you give?
And allow this Miss Josephine Edochie is a wonderful woman. After I spoke with her,
Thank you for that.
I spoke with her, I cried. You are causing trouble online for a good woman's a child that she's praying for, and you're coming across as if you really care? No.
So witchcraft is the one behind all these things.
Yeah, that's witchcraft. That's witchcraft. And at some point,
she's making it look as if she's supporting me. She's supporting the family while she's going behind to scatter everything.
Right. That's witchcraft. That is witchcraft. I've done nobody wrong. If anything, I've loved a man and I was there for him. I don't appreciate the family throwing me under the bus.
They did not throw
I know how
Yinka,
Link introduced me to his family. He said somebody who has supported me in every way.
So what?
At some point, I asked
They must
Link,
like
I
you.
said, is it because I'm Yoruba?
Can you imagine?
Link said, yeah, he believes so.
At the same time, she's saying she would not throw Links under the bus. She has mentioned that she has the family chat, which it must have come from Links. Now again, she's saying, oh, she noticed that the Edochie family does not like her, and the first thing that comes to her that comes to her mind is not anything else but that it's because that she's Yoruba. Straight, you see all this, but that the first thing that comes to your mind is tribalism. It is horrible. May that they showed Wakashege is May not also an Igbo like them? Is May Edochie not an Igbo woman? And if we check, the other wife that Links may be divorced too might be also an Igbo woman. Maybe might even be from the same state as them, or even from the same village as them. So why do you think that they can deal with other people the way they deal with those people mercilessly, and when they got to your own turn, you want to bring in tribalism into it? Oh, they don't like you because they made that they all of them close their mouth and pretend that they didn't see anything that their brother or their child was doing. Is that one not somebody that's also from their own side? They can, if they are this kind of people that are always treating people badly, they don't care where you're coming from. If you like, be their neighbors, be their neighbors, they will still do what they want to do if that's who they are. But now you've thrown him under the bus again, that he agreed that his family don't like you because you're Yoruba.
Why?
You know this thing you are saying now, there's a
Zukwani
particular actress. I think she's an AGN chairman of one of the Southeast state. I think she mentioned something about Auntie Rita, that if she opened a secret to the world, that she will run. So now you're now corroborating that story that she's why is she doing like this?
Uche, relax,
And my own
relax.
thing is, leave.
This is not how to conduct an interview. I guess I will have to go and do another video for you, Uche, that will post on Instagram and tag you. This is rubbish. Somebody is accusing somebody. The person is alleging. Yinka is alleging that this is what Rita. I'm not defending Rita because I own their body too. So then when they need to talk, they don't go talk. She go close mouth. But the point is, Yinka is saying Rita did this, Rita did that. Somebody saying they were exposed. Who not get cockroach for their cupboard? Who not get? Now just different level and different size of cockroach you could get for their cupboard. The skeleton, now they get for their cupboard. But everybody gets skeleton for their cupboard. If you search into anybody life story, they to tell. So what be the new thing? So which one are you doing? Why is she like this? Have you confirmed it, or you're just taking Yinka's words? If you're taking Yinka's word, why didn't you also take Yinka's word when Yinka said May posted? Because you're somebody that supports May a lot. You should have taken Yinka's words and started bashing May too. Now, so if you could look at that and like, wait, give me evidence. Then for now that she's also accusing Rita Edochie, tell her to give you evidence that prove that Rita Edochie is guilty of something horrible. Then you can come back and drag Rita. Why not?
Why then come? Maybe she thought I was going to keep quiet. Why then come and throw me under the bus? And I want to say something. I don't care what kind of power she has. And many churches are praying for me. She should bring it on. She shouldn't think I'm just a woman sitting here in the United States that don't know what's up. She should bring it on. So we are all praying.
Time Rita is doing this. She started way back an FFK story. Femi Fanekayo, right?
Yep. Yeah. I was so frustrated, Uche. I had to call FFK's wife or ex-wife because that's my baby. That's my baby girl. And I said, please. I said, my image is online. You know I have never dated FFK. FFK knows I've never dated. I said, I do not want this family to think I'm the kind of person. Uche, I haven't been to Nigeria in years. The last time I was in Nigeria in 2018 to bury my dad. It was just coming to Nigeria was all about a link. I don't come to Nigeria. I don't visit Nigeria. I don't make money from any Nigerian. So I'm different in the sense that I am not on social media to get money from anybody.
You could have driven because it's not difficult. The other ones.
I'm very different from any of these people. I'm not trying to gain followers. I had to, when all this saga started, Uche, I had 2,000 followers. Before I knew it, everybody was following me. And all I wanted them to do was go away. Like, go away.
No, you liked the following.
Like, seriously, leave me alone.
Lie.
So what I'm seeing in what you're saying now, I tell people, I was the first actor in Nigeria that started supporting me. You see all these celebrities supporting her now, they came later because everybody was doing eye service because this. So now, I want to talk about, I'm still going to talk about Rita because I've always knew she had been doing eye service. I know. But I just felt I don't want to give her publicity because she's just.
So I just read.
I don't understand this. Okay, right now with what this man just said, it means that he does not like Rita. Because if you're talking about eye service, in my opinion, all of them, including Links, any of their Dutch, all of them are doing eye service, including the one that I would not mention. All of them are just doing eye service with all those stuff that they're talking. Because look, action speaks louder than all this mouth here and there. It's not. So if you're looking at it and saying she's doing eye service, Link, she's also doing eye service. And the rest.
Somebody wrote, "What did May do to me?"
Okay, so what did May do to you?
Okay. And in all honesty, if I ever find that I have made a mistake, I will tender an apology.
Get out of here with your apology. If you don't find out from beginning, if they call you intelligent person.
Who knows my number other than Link?
That's not enough.
My number is unpublished.
Oh.
So this May Nation, there's a May Nation where, group of people. And Uche, because I was part of them, I understand how they operate. When my number came out and people started calling me, I felt it was me who gave them my number.
You felt, but you didn't have evidence.
I was very upset. Other than that, no.
Okay,
why would I have?
So aside the number posting, like I always say, nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect. So aside the number issue, what else do you like about me? Let's just leave the number issue. Just tell.
What else do you like or what you don't like?
What
is the talk self? You don't
care about women. Just tell us aside the number issue, which I'm going to call May, and I'm going to really talk to her, because I mean that one is for, let's leave that aside. Aside that one, tell us something about May that inspires you, that you like as a person.
Let me put it this way. There's nothing wrong with me. What can I, you should ask me, what do you dislike about me?
Exactly, that's the question.
Other than I felt she published my number, absolutely nothing. She's a beautiful woman.
Oh,
she's super gorgeous.
Oh,
honestly speaking, no, I'm not doing May Nation. Uche, please, I am not doing May Nation, honestly. Can I tell you something in all honesty? I was not an Instagram person.
A lot of people are not.
What brought me to Instagram, why I became an Instagram person, is May Edochie.
She not the Facebook.
When I heard, I don't know how I heard, I have Igbo friends, about this saga.
You don't have to have Igbo friends to have this saga, to know this saga. You just have to be a Nigerian to know.
And I'm not saying it just because I'm saying it. I'm saying it literally because I pray. When I am sad, I take off all my clothes and lay on my carpet and I pray to God. I prayed for
everybody pray.
If I am lying, may I not live to see tomorrow.
No need to swear. No need to swear.
Because I have a son that I love so much.
It is possible to have prayed for her in the beginning and everything, but later on, when they started brainwashing you, you that said you are an intelligent woman, you changed. So personally, I will not doubt what she's saying here, because I believe that a lot of people prayed for May when May lost her son, because after everything you did, people were still trying to come to grasp with everything, and the next thing, just like that, her first son died. Like even if you don't like her, even if you think this woman she's ugly, she's not beautiful, she's terrible, but you will feel sorry for her that she lost a son. So it's possible that Yinka prayed for her. It's possible that Yinka cried as a mother, because Yinka said that she has children too. So it's possible. Cool. Superhero. It's possible. Yeah. It's possible that Yinka prayed for me. But the thing is, you should have been properly investigated how your number came out. And if it was her, post the evidence and watch people call me out. That's where Yinka messed up.
I'm a woman who has gone through betrayal too. That's a story for another day.
Which you should know better.
Not by my ex-husband, but again, that's a story for another day. So I have nothing against May Uche. Absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. And that's the God honest truth.
So let me come in and broker piece. Aside the publishing number or not publishing, I'll sort that out. I like your spirit, and I know that's just the only issue you have. Aside that, you like this woman, you have no issue with her. So for that, I'm very happy that you at least you are very open, you're very honest about it, and nobody there's nobody that will post their number outside and they won't be angry.
Oh, I was pissed. On a scale of 0 to 10, I was pissed. And I was pissed because you got my number because I was okay with helping you. You know, and suddenly this nation people.
For the fact, because people don't know this, for the fact that you said may actually reach out to you for favor, and you helped her,
That alone, of my ability.
That alone is a good thing. We
to the best of my ability, Uche. And I assured her that I will help her with anything she wanted. I did assure her that. She can corroborate my story. Yeah.
Okay, so now going back to this anti-Rita edochie, you see, there's something about her that I always make me. Please, what exactly is our issue with you aside FFK and others?
I think there's something deeper that I will plead the fifth, because I don't want to share some things that again will embarrass a man that I profess love to. But
you've already said a lot.
Can I tell you something, Uche? There's some things that are deeper than you and I. Deeper than you and I. I'm telling you. There's some things that are deeper than you and I. And because I'm a prayerful, spiritual woman, there are some things that are pretty deep that without saying too much. Yeah. You know, the day I published that, I was waiting for her to come out and say anything. And I was like, you know what? No, I cannot be a scapegoat. I can't.
So she's the one behind doing cho, and she will come on social media and make it look as if she's the one fighting for everyone.
Well, that I can't honestly say, but because I'm privy to some things, I've always been, I'm a little bit wary, to put it. Yeah.
Okay, so
you can observe people and observe the spirit in which they are coming. The spirit with which somebody is coming. Okay. And what she wrote, when you write something and you know it's a lie and just write it so that people can cheer you on, I have a problem with that. She knew it was a lie.
That's called eye service. That's called eye service.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Well, we already know that she's actually
and let me tell you something, Uche, because this is not my way of throwing Link under the bus. He is a nice man. He's a good man. He's you see, everybody was like, oh, you know what? A man who can't fight for you. I always ask, will Link fight for himself? No. He's a gentleman.
He's not a gentleman, he's just pretending.
He's a good man.
Okay, so I'm seeing some people saying, oh, Link will not take you back. Are you not listening? Now she talk, say she no do. Now she break up with Link. Make them not allow social media to deceive you now.
Not only Link will not take me back, let me just leave it at that. Okay. Let me leave it at that. Let me leave it at that.
Okay, so ever since this issue, this social media drama Have Sapit Edochie reached out to you or talked to you in any way?
No. See, a lot of people do not understand the dynamics in that family. Sapit Edochie would not reach out to me. That is not what they do. You know. There are certain things I really do not change. There are certain things for the sake of. There are certain things I cannot divulge. The worst thing one can do is, because you have privy information, you just put it out there that the family have kept. So I honestly cannot divulge some things, you know. But there's nothing wrong with Sapit. He's an awesome man too. He's a good man. I can tell you that. He's a good man. Sapit is a good man. His wife is an awesome woman, quiet, wonderful woman. And Link is a good man too. This is not my way of saying he's not a good man. No, he's a good man.
Welcome, Fatmata. Welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Queen Fatmata said you told us that Links introduced to the family, introduced you to the family. So it means no other member of Links family. I tell you, this woman's story is not added up. It's only the person that is interviewing her that is not catching on to the what she's saying.
I'm not throwing anybody. The idea is not.
She throws them under the bus, and then she tells you that she's not throwing them under the bus.
Things about Rita. Everybody's like, "Oh, Rita. I'm 56. Rita and I, for all intents and purposes, we're kind of age. We're in the same age bracket. You know, Yoruba, we say we respect people, even if you're 1 year older. But the disrespect that woman showed me was a little bit too much. Yeah. As we speak, I have a mother. She's 87, who's upstairs resting. So I have a mother too. Yeah. I won't, because I'm not a social media person, or I am not somebody that people will just be able to talk down to me or no. I'm not that. And this is not my way of, again, throwing Link under the bus. Whatever communication I have with him, either directly or not directly, I'm not going to disclose it. I'm not.
Okay, so according to some comments I'm seeing here, some people are saying, but your number is on Google. Is that true? Is your number, your details, your phone number, is it on Google?
Absolutely not. I don't think so. It might be on Google now.
No, prior to when it was leaked out, was it on Google?
Yes. I don't think. Now, right now, there are so many things on Google that I wish was not on Google. My home address, well, you can find my home. My nursing license, because thanks to these people, they put it out there. Now my phone number, now my present phone number, you try finding it on Google, which you're not going to find it on Google. Anybody can create anything on Google. Because what Google does, it retrieves information that has been disseminated and gives it out there. So they can keep saying whatever they want to say.
Okay, so some people are now saying, before the number issue, why were you attacking me before the number issue?
I was not attacking me, okay.
Huh.
I was not attacking me.
You can lie, yo.
I was not attacking me. Can anybody come out and say what I said was attacking me? I was not attacking me. I said May Nation, they publish this, people who are supporting May Nation come out and they publish all kinds of things about the edochies. I did say that. And that's the weird weird thing. Where do we draw the line? Who is May and who is May Nation? Is May Nation? And if May is May Nation, anything May Nation, especially the real truth, the person who calls themselves real truth, whatever, who is someone I actually know who is behind that account. What they say is it, you have to ask yourself, Uche, is it a representation of me? Are they representing me or are they not? That is a question that is debatable.
All right. So let's move over to now. Let me talk on something that what Judy did to May's marriage. I'm sure you are not in support of it.
Very good question. And Uchi, I'm going to answer it to the best of my ability. I have thought about this thing. I have pondered about this thing. I have gone back and forth about this thing. I don't believe in polygamy. I love polygamy. I don't believe in polygamy. However, I've been made, I have people, Muslims, who practice polygamy. Before all this social media thing, I always viewed the Igbo people as Christians. I always thought the Igbo tribe were Christians. And I always thought that Christians do not believe in polygamy. It is through this case I've looked.
What kind of 56 years old, what do you mean that you've always looked at the Igbos as Christians? They're not be Nigerians. So if you've looked at the Igbos as Christians, how did you look at your own Yoruba people? I don't like all this kind of nonsense talk. Anybody from any of the tribe can be Christian, can be Muslim, can be atheist, can be anything. So if you decided to look at the whole Igbo of all the 5 states in Nigeria, you that is your own perception. They didn't tell you that. You didn't have any meeting with the Igbos and they told you that that's what they are. There are Igbos that are traditionalists. You Ledoche has said he's a native doctor now. How about that? You know, you Ledoche's father is a traditional man. Everybody knows that. Okay? So I don't understand where you're coming with. Did you enter any meeting with Igbo people and they told you that all of them, 100%, are Christians? Don't we have Igbo native doctors? Don't we have Igbo herbalists? Don't we have Igbo Dibias? So where are you coming with this? You thought they were Christians. And being a Christian or being no Christian, if there are people that will go by tradition, and traditionally, if that's what they want to do, that's what they will do. So you're not making any sense with this. You thought they were this, you thought they were that. They are humans first, before anything else that your brain is telling you. They are humans.
And that polygamy is practiced in Igbo land. Yes, polygamy is practiced in Yoruba land, but it's mostly Muslims. I thought about this matter. Okay.
You see where she has lied. That polygamy is practiced in Yoruba land and it's mostly Muslims. That's a lie. They have their traditional rulers. Those are traditional, like the kings. Oni of Ife, the other fair man. What's the fair Yoruba king also? All of them. They have several. These are traditionalists. You cannot look at Oni of Ife and say he's a Muslim or he's a Christian. He's a traditionalist that practice and carries and protects. So you see when people like Yinka that are 56 talk the way they talk, I don't understand. It does not have anything to do with the belief. Say that it's in your head. It is in your head, Yinka, and we can understand because you've been away from home for 38 years, 36 years. You don't understand shit about the culture anymore and the tradition of your people. And when I mean your people, I'm talking about the whole nation or the whole of Africa in general. Because what you're saying about the Igbo is nonsense. What you're not saying about the Yoruba is nonsense. What else I'm going to hear from you? That is not nonsense.
If a people practice a certain type of marriage. Where do I draw the line as to whether it is wrong or right? I don't know. I know a lot of people have said, okay, there is a difference between a Catholic marriage, you know. It's a very fuzzy point.
Yeah, the fact with Judy is that this is what happened. Judy was sleeping with you or going out with you while he was still married to me. She got pregnant while he was still married to me. Now, they are not divorced. Judy is living with you. When they had the accident and stuff like that, I heard May wanted to come to Enugu to see him. You allegedly said he should not come. So probably Judy felt May did not care about him. And probably maybe you was telling Judy that the wife does not care about him. So, but I'm saying that because of the polygamy stuff, there was no bride price paid. Even Sir Pete did an interview and said nobody invited him, nobody invited any of his kinsmen to do traditional whatever. And even before.
Can I ask you a question? You see, having lived 56 years on earth, one thing I never do is go with hearsay. Oh, this person said this person said that, this person said that. Without honestly knowing the facts. Without honestly knowing the facts, Uche. I cannot. There are certain things I've heard, and I would there are other things. When I talk to this person, they will refute it. They'll be, oh no, that's not how it happened. You hear, oh, y'all was sleeping with Judy when she was still in her husband's house. Then you hear another person say, oh no, that was not the fact. So here is how I settle ethical dilemmas. This is how I settle it. I do not go with, okay, this person said this person said that. I go with what is true and what is not true. Uche, I can honestly tell you, I have no clue what anybody is talking about. The only thing I know, which people keep saying, which comes from that DPA lawyer, who for a long time, he was the one I listened to understand everything, is the same person who told everybody I was Lady A. You know?
Oh, so DPA man that told them that you are Lady A.
Yes. And then I start to tell myself what is real and what is not real in all this matter. The same man who...
The lawyer, do you know the DPA man before now?
No. I followed him for a long time until I was just like, okay, this guy, it's lawyers don't act this way. This is a bunch
so why
of...
did you make that you are Lady A?
I have no clue. My God knows I am not Lady A. My God knows I'm not Lady A. So that's neither here nor there. So honestly, you know what I found out, Uche? 90% of what people spread on social media is not true. Depending on what side of the divide you are on, you can choose to believe or not to believe it. Again, depending on what side of the divide you are on. Right now, I can tell you, I am not on any side of the divide. I'm not. I just want to love everybody and live my life. That's the truth, Uche.
But I'm very angry. Why would DPA cook up such a falsehood? I mean,
God knows I have never talked to Judy in my life. I have never talked to you in my entire life. Never. We've never communicated before. Other than going on his wall and liking everything. Never. I don't know other than the dancing and the talking, I don't know anything about Judy. I don't know when she met him. I don't know. Is it something Link and I always discuss? Absolutely not. There's lots of things we do.
Welcome. If you're just coming in, we're listening to the interview that Yinka granted after she and edochie's brother called it quit.
Talk about. Lots of things we talk about. He has 2 kids. I have children. There are lots of things we talk about. I am not driven by Judy, Yol, and me. That's the God honest truth. There's more to my life than that. I have my own life to live. I wish all of them well, especially me. And I say it again, I wish all of them well, especially me. But I will not be pushed or pulled or cajoled into anything. No. And if that makes people keep attacking me, well, they could continue.
Oh, no. People, nobody will attack me because even before anybody started supporting Queen May, I was the first person in the whole Nigeria that I can beat my chest. So that is the reason why I'm even bringing you here. I felt we were thrown out of the bus. I felt nobody's perfect. We are all humans. And as from today, I'm sure everybody's listening to me. Nobody's going to do that again. Now we first begin to support me. Nobody in this country. Now we. And I'm always neutral. I always look for the facts. I always want to hear both sides of the story. You understand? That was why I stopped criticizing you when I saw what I felt you were being used. I felt you were being played. So I stopped. Now I'm hearing your own perspective. You are angry because you felt your number was being shared online without your approval. That's
and Uche, I repeat, if I am wrong, I will tender my unreserved apologies. And it would be really sad if I'm wrong. It will be really sad because if I am wrong, that would be sad. That's all I can say. Okay, I have nothing against everybody. And I'm going to say this now so that everybody hears, because there are some very nasty people out there. Okay? If you're nasty, do you. If you feel being nasty to people, do you. Let me say it now so you can hear. I don't give a rat's ass. You hear me? The worst thing you can do to me is freaking kill me. That's the worst thing you can do. And if you want to draw blood, by all means do that. You don't pay my bills. You don't know me. Calling me, she's a spongehead, she's a grandma. Thank you, Jesus, that I have lived 56 years on the face of the earth. And God spares my life, I will live till God knows when. Calling my hair mop does not do anything for me. Calling me names, saying something, and then not knowing the dynamics between me and Link, shouting, oh, you're going to go to the Nigeria embassy, report him, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, what is wrong with these people? Like, seriously. When has hate ever solved a problem? So if you want to hate me, be my guest. I don't care. I don't give a rat's ass. Just so you understand me clearly. Keep coming on my wall if you can, writing hate stuff if it makes you feel better about your freaking life. Enough is enough. I post something. Uche, there are people, I never had followers on Facebook. I post something, silly people will put smiling, like laughter. I'm like, what do these people think they're doing? We're just beginning to look stupid to the world. We're intelligent. We are the biggest black nation. use your fucking time to do better things than harassing people online.
Thank you.
Nigeria needs a whole facelift. I was so disgusted, Uche. You spend your time, your little money you have to keep promoting hate. For what? You have no, if you have needs, let us know. Don't get into depression to where you're fighting stuff. People you don't understand, matters you don't know. For what? People who called were like, oh, she hates me. Why would I hate me? Why? Are we competing for the same man? Because that is when women hate each other. When they compete for the same man. Like, I want a man, you want a man, maybe I'll hate you, I'll be hating on you. Why else would I hate another woman? And even with that, I wouldn't hate another woman. And I want to appreciate you, Uche, because I don't know what made you reach out to me, but I want to appreciate you. And I want to tell you, you have a sister in me. You have a sister in me. Because I saw how you supported me. And you could still see you could still see the BS in everything. I don't make money off social media. I don't need anybody's validation. Nigerians shouting every day, I have mop hair, does not do anything does not change my world. So I just want you to know, they can keep, some of these people are so freaking miserable. You can't pay your bills. You can't take care of yourself, but you're online night and day insulting people. You know, somebody told me my mental health. Ain't nothing wrong with my mental health. I work. Anybody who knows me, and I know Americans are listening, people who know me in America, I work my freaking butt out. Nothing wrong with my mental health. I did have a physical, there was a period where I was in the hospital. It was a physical ailment, which we still don't understand. You know, so I appreciate you, Uche, and I thank you. And I honestly pray for you. You know why I pray for you? Because I hope people are not going to hate you for this. Okay?
No. Because
the backlash on you is I am concerned about. And please protect yourself.
Like I said, I'm always for the truth, and I'm always for listening to both sides.
Yeah, but protect yourself, please, because what you're doing is not favorable. It's not the popular. Please protect yourself. And yeah, we'll stay connected, but please protect yourself.
Okay, before we go, to all the people listening to me, watching me,
Uche.
You guys are...
Uche keeps screaming, I like hearing from both sides. I like hearing from both sides. I don't remember you hearing from you, so stop with that, I beg. No, I don't like all this kind of, because you want Yinka to see you as, oh, you're a very straightforward person. Did you hear from you? You, that was your colleague, did you ever contact you to tell you his own part of the story? So you're not this type that hears from both sides. You just jump and scream what you want to scream. So I beg, stop. Not they talk what you know. Be
still doing giveaway. Money still plenty. I'm giving out. So while be dropping your account number, we have not stopped giving out. We are giving money out. Do you get ahead?
And I need to talk to you about that too. I need to talk to you about that because that's
talk private, yeah.
No private.
Yeah. Okay, so like I said,
and I realize a lot of people are suffering, so keep that up.
Yeah. That's why if I may, I don't mind giving people 500K weekly. We started with 200K, but we can go 500K I just, what I like most is when I see people say, oh, help me, help me. You go to their bio, you go to their profile, you see people really need. You give somebody 20K, that 20K is like 1 million. It touches me. Do you understand? So I said, you know what? Why not just every week? If I can give 500K, I don't mind.
And let me respond to somebody who says she wants to buy edochie. I don't know why. I don't know if it's a poverty mentality. Why Nigerians make everything about money. It's so disgusting. Can somebody do something for once out of the conscience of their heart? It's disgusting. It's disgusting. They want to buy. This one don't buy. Let me speak broken to you for you. This one don't buy. This one, get a life, you guys. For real. Get a life. Yinka don't give Uche money. Yinka don't give. I keep reading that. My God knows that I have not given Uche any money. But believe what you want, because whatever you want to believe is what you believe, because that's how you are. The Bible says the man is the way. A man behaves the way he thinks. If you're corrupt, you will think every other person is corrupt on the face of the earth. Do you? Stop doing other people. Not everything is about money. We're all not going to live here forever. Money, 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 money. Somebody don't buy somebody. That means there are no good people left on the earth to do good things just out of the conscience of their heart. Get a freaking life. Come on. Anyway, I gotta go. My old mother needs help. I appreciate you. One love, Uche.
Yes. I love her. You're my sister now.
Yes.
I embrace you. I love you.
And contrary to what they say, if you ever need my help, I am here for you. So because let me tell you what Nigerians do. They do things it's almost like a mind game. They will do something to stop something. You're not, a lot of you are in your 20s, 30s. You're not dealing with a kid. Get a life. For real, get a freaking
Yinka
life.
is upset. After she go find trouble, now she dey vex.
God bless you, my darling. That's all I can say. God bless you, and I appreciate you. Yeah. All right. Take care. I wish I had. This is live. Can you please send this video to me so I can post it on Facebook? I appreciate it. All right. God bless you, Uche. Thank you so much. And may God protect you. That's all I can say. Yeah. Thank you. God bless you. Okay. I'll talk to you later. I gotta run. Okay. Okay. All right. Take care. Okay. All right. Bye.
Okay,
Alive now.
That's where that one ended.
To that Rita issue, because you've made a post consecutively about her. It seems there's something that we don't know, because for you, I know you as a person because I've studied you. I've seen that you're someone that's very principled and you don't go for who you don't think you want to go for. So tell us about Rita. What exactly is her issue?
Very good. When the FFK thing came out, okay, Rita went to Link and tried to convince him to stay away from me because I sleep with politicians. I have never even kissed FFK. FFK and I were friends. I fought on the side of Precious when things happened. Everybody on Facebook who has followed me know I support women, and I will fight any man who bullies a woman. That's just
this same Rita, this same actress that did all that.
Yes, yeah. So my thing with her is she's always trying to show she's someone. Be yourself. You post something and you say, I pushed myself on a man, number one, excuse me. And then second, you say, I was the one who posted Leo and somebody else's number. I don't have Leo's number. I've never had Leo's number. So she turned it around just so that she could gain support from May Nation.
Oh, wait. You mean everything she's doing was because she wants to gain support from May Nation?
Absolutely. Absolutely. Because she knows, Rita knows, I am not the one who published anybody's number. When that number was published, somebody within the group sent that thing to me. I still have it, Uche. All these people, Rita, they follow Rita. So how can you say you're a woman who has a conscience and you throw me under the bus and lie?
That Rita issue, because
Okay, so I'm just clicking on the other videos that
you know the DPA man before now.
No, I followed him for a long time until I was just like, okay, this guy, it's lawyers don't act this way. This is a bunch
So why
of
did you make people that you are Lady
A? I have no clue. My God knows I am not Lady A. My God knows I'm not Lady A. So that's neither here nor there. So honestly, you know what I found out, Uche? 90% of what people spread on social media is not true. Depending on what side of the divide you are on, you can choose to believe or not to believe it. Again, depending on what side of the divide you are on. Right now, I can tell you, I am not on any side of the divide. I'm not. I just want to love everybody and live my life. That's the truth, Uche.
But I'm very angry. Why would DPA cook up such a falsehood? I mean,
God knows I have never talked to Judy in my life.
Okay, so he actually clicked them in part.
When Link's Instagram account at that point,
all right, let me see.
Who called were like, oh, she hates me. Why would I hate me? Why? Are we competing for the same man?
In fact, in a man, come your mind.
I wanted to ask, who broke up with who? Was it the one that said, oh, I'm tired of this relationship, I don't want you anymore, I decided to like move on, or is this, you want to know?
Okay, without saying too much, that no longer together is debatable, and I'll answer your next question. There have been 2 instances where we've had a misunderstanding, Uche. That first instance, people did not know it was when he removed my picture. I without saying.
Anyway, these are stuff I just want to see.
Link and Amaka have not been together for 4 years, Uche. They've been divorced for 4 years. They've been divorced for 2 years. How do I become all of a sudden I'm a home breaker? Like seriously? I'm a divorcee. I get along with my ex. All this, they've done their worst, Uche. They attacked my daughter. The good thing for them is she's not a minor. She's an adult. Otherwise, it would have been big trouble. The whole website of a job I worked for, a multi-billion-dollar, they tried to take it down. They started rating them badly. They called my job and told them to fire me because I was bullying somebody who was suicidal. All this I went through. My car was vandalized. All this I went through. Yes. And then night and day I had to change my number. They started sending messages, which you will.
Anyways, so that's the interview, and a whole lot of people, like Instagram is going haywire. Everybody have something to say about this interview. Let me know in the comment section, what do you think about this interview? that Uche Maduagu did with Tisan Yinka, and all of what you've heard Yinka say. We'll keep following this story as more gists are coming out, and I don't know if she'll be granting more interviews, but possible. It's possible that Yinka will continue to, speak up because it doesn't look like she's backing down anytime soon. But anyways, that being said, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you also very much for joining. Okay, thank you for joining me, and I'll see you all on the next gist that we have. Off I go, and I'll see you all. Bye for now.